Deed poll or statutory declaration. Which do I need? In the UK, there are two main documents used to change your name. These are a deed poll and a statutory declaration. Both are legally recognised. Both are valid. The difference between them is not about legality, it is about how the document is authorised. For most people, this is a straightforward choice. A deed poll is a legal document that records your decision to change your name. In the document, you will formally declare that you have stopped using your old name and that you will use your new name for all purposes from a specific date. You complete the document yourself using your chosen details. You then sign it in the presence of witnesses who also sign to confirm that they saw you sign the document. Witnesses are there to verify the signing, not to approve the name change. Once the deed poll has been signed and witnessed correctly, it becomes a legally recognised name change document. There is no further approval step. It does not need to be sent to a court or registered to be valid. It is the signed declaration itself that carries the legal effect. A statutory declaration is also a legal document used to confirm a change of name, but it works in a different way. Instead of being witnessed privately, it must be sworn under oath in front of a legally qualified person, usually a solicitor or commissioner for oaths. In this case, you make a formal declaration that the information in the document is true. The solicitor confirms your identity and administers the oath, witnesses the declaration, and stamps the document to show that the oath has been sworn. The legal effect comes from the sworn declaration rather than private witnessing. This is the key difference in practice. Neither document is more legally valid than the other. A statutory declaration does not override a deed poll. A deed poll is not weaker than a statutory declaration. Both are accepted as evidence that you have changed your name. In everyday use, a deed poll is the most commonly used document. This is because it is simple, practical, and widely accepted. Most people change their name using a deed poll and never need a statutory declaration. A statutory declaration is sometimes used when an organisation specifically asks for one, or when someone prefers the additional formality of swearing an oath. This tends to be the exception rather than the rule. If an organisation accepts name changes by deed poll, there is usually no need to use a statutory declaration instead. If an organisation requests a statutory declaration, that request is usually clear. The important point is that choosing one document over the other does not change the legality of your name change. You are not taking a legal risk by using a deed poll. You are not making your name change more or less valid by choosing either document. For most people, a deed poll is sufficient. A statutory declaration exists as an alternative option, not a higher level approval. If you are unsure which document to use, the safest assumption is that a deed poll will meet your needs unless you are told otherwise. This is a procedural choice, not a legal problem.